Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and boy has it been a while. I'm very sorry about that. I know I haven't posted a video in over a month, but unfortunately real life takes precedence over the YouTube channel, and there has been quite a lot of shit happening in real life. Now that I've moved to Prague indefinitely, this happened a month and a half ago, in case you haven't been up to date. Everything takes up so much more time. I don't have my mom doing the shopping and cleaning and cooking and all the stuff that was just taken for granted before, and so yeah, it just takes time to do everything. Plus my girlfriend had her finals on branding and design, which is kind of my area, so I had to offer my input extensively on that and help her out with some stuff. There's just been loads of stuff happening, so these are all pretty piss poor excuses, but that's all I got. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm getting back into it now. My clients are finally allowing me to post videos of the stuff I've done for them, because I've been working, but the people won't let me post fucking videos of what I make. They just don't want to. So nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But here we go. This one is going to be a design for JP's newest shirt. It's based on his RollPlay Mirrorshades show. I still have no fucking idea what these shows are about. Years later, I've done extensive work for JP, as you can tell from the videos I've posted. A lot of his logos, a lot of his artwork is by me. And yeah, I have no idea what he does. But the baseline of this whole project was to incorporate an element that represents each of the characters involved in this particular game. So one of them can manipulate some birds. The other one is a troll with some cyber implants. Another one has machine gun and guitar nonsense going on. And there's another guy that is somehow distinguished by a couple of smileys puking rainbows. So if you take these four elements, you will see that they are in no way whatsoever connected to each other, which always makes things interesting, especially when designing for JP. But hey, I'm not one to complain. I did manage to somewhat incorporate these four things into what I like to think is a coherent design in the end, but I still have some doubts about that. Regardless, I think it looks cool. Everyone agreed that it looks kind of cool, so we just went with it. From the get-go, my idea was to incorporate some sort of skull into the design, especially since the name of their band, I guess, their formation in the game is Bomb Threat. So immediately when I heard that, I thought of a skull with a bomb fuse coming out of it. Yeah, I guess it just popped into my mind. So of course I try to incorporate skulls into what I do as much as I can, because who doesn't like a good-looking skull? Well, I'm sure there is someone who doesn't, but I do. And so this is usually what I go for. So as per usual, I started with a sketch in Manga Studio, which is clear-cut my favorite program to draw in right now, or for probably the indefinite future, until Photoshop manages to find some way to incorporate a stabilization system for brushes. I just don't get people that can paint with no stabilization on their brushes and get those perfectly smooth, curvy lines. I can't. I don't know how the fuck they do it. It's impossible for me. It always ends up looking crooked. Even on the big tablet with a screen, it still looks like crap. So what I like about Manga Studio is its incorporated stabilization system, which makes drawing certain smooth, long lines very, very easy. Nothing beats that. Of course, there is a plugin for Photoshop called Lazy Nezumi, I believe it is. I've tried it, but it just seems to slow things down so much. Like it seems like it hogs a fuck ton of memory. So I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, if you're still haven't caught on to the fact that this program is called Manga Studio, know now that it is called Manga Studio. It's very good, and if you draw digitally, you should get it. Anyway, done ranting about that. So yeah, sketch in Manga Studio, and painted, and pretty straightforward. So there wasn't much to talk about this particular design. I struggled with the bird a bit, because Dodger is the one with the birds. She doesn't like how the bird looked like. My idea was to make the bird look kind of derpy, because the design overall looks kind of derpy. I mean, let's be honest, it's not a serious design, right? You got a skull with horns with a bomb fuse coming out of it, and the guitar and smileys puking rainbows. You can't honestly say that this is a serious design. But I played on the weird derpy idea, and so the bird was kind of a quintessential essence of it all. But eventually I managed to make it look like a pigeon, The idea was for it to look kind of like a pigeon, but pigeons are just not cool. Honestly, pigeons are, there's nothing cool about a pigeon. There are birds that have sort of a cool element like crows and all that, but pigeons are generally pretty boring. So I tried to make it look like not a pigeon, but it had to be a pigeon. I just like to say the word pigeon. Anyway, I really don't know what else to say about this design. I just recorded it and here it is. Hopefully it sells well. There is a link in the description of the video and you can feel free to buy JP's shirt, even though I don't know why I'm promoting it because it doesn't directly benefit me in any way. But hey, whatever. The guy likes what he does, so go ahead and buy a shirt if you like his stuff. So yeah, let's talk about other things. Oh boy. So I had to fly to Romania for 6 days because when I bought the plane ticket the first time, it had a return date after a month. And initially I was contemplating just staying in Prague and not going back to Romania, but I wanted to see my mom. And with that, I got some blood tests done just to check if everything was okay. Everything is fine. I'm apparently still healthy despite my very bad lifestyle. And I hung out with mom for a bit and then came back to Prague. Had to furnish my apartment with a bunch of stuff. The owner didn't leave us a washing machine because why the fuck would she? I have to buy a new bed. There's just lots of things to do. Shopping. I'm going to the gym. It's just, I have like a much more active lifestyle now than compared to back home. And it feels kind of good. I'm not complaining about it. It's actually pretty awesome. I do so much more walking than I do at home. It's insane. Like, if you see me on the street as a fat guy, I shouldn't be able to move that fast and easy. But with the amount of walking that I was forced to do while in Prague, because I'm now the public transport champion, me that has never taken a bus in Romania, I now take like 4 or 5 buses a day and switch around and go by a subway. And it's just, yeah. But the public transport system in Prague is really well put together, and it's kind of a breeze to use it, as opposed to in Bucharest where you have to sit for 20 minutes in the fucking station like a retard, and then 4 buses come one after another because they got stuck in traffic at some point, and there's just like no consistency in when public transport arrives, and you're bound to get some sort of gypsy playing gypsy music on a cell phone and nobody doing anything about it, and it smells like piss and shit. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, so I prefer to use cabs at home. Well, this is home now. In Romania, I prefer to use cabs. But here, yeah, it's quite nice. And the city is clean, and it's a pretty good life here. I like it. Now, new plans for the near future. Probably gonna visit mom again in the summer when the girlfriend finishes her school. Gonna take her to Romania to experience the pleasures of semi-third world. And that's gonna be that. And as for me, I'm getting back into hopefully making more videos now that things have stabilized and my clients are allowing me to post the stuff I make. But yeah, I definitely don't have as much time to do drawings for fun as I did before. But I am going to bring all my shit to Prague, like all my computers and monitors and tablets and stuff in the summer. So hopefully that'll allow me to do some more digital work and paintings and stuff. And so there will be more content. And as for vlogs, I don't know. I might make a vlog about my rats, because I got rat pets now. They're fucking awesome. Always wanted rats. They're pretty fun to play with. So yeah, I might show you guys the rats, and that's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Probably gonna go to sleep now. I'm just dead tired every day around 5 or 6 p.m. It's like, it feels like bedtime now. So yeah. Quite serious stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate that shit if you enjoyed it. This has been JP McDaniel's RollPlay Mirrorshades shirt design. I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye.